to a Snow Joe electric snowblower review or overview. I'm not going to be able to test it today, obviously there's no snow, but when the snow does hit, I'll do a separate video of how deep you can go with it. Yeah, this is the SJ625E. It's their 15 amp model anyway, 21 inch. Our old one was a 2-stroke, pretty much the same size. The only difference is this is electric. So anyway, let's take it apart, and I'm curious to see the type of the motor and the belt drive on the side, if it has belt drive. We'll take the plate off and have a look at it, because no one ever does that with this model when they do a review on it. I'm kind of curious to see the size of the motor, because it'll give me an idea of what it can handle, you know what I mean? So let's get this open. Oh, and also when you do pick up one of these, pick up a new cord, because this will smoke your old cord for sure. So you can see. Okay. Warranty on that spilled out. That's your snow scoop on the end. Crank for the scoop. Now this is pretty much, I don't think I can separate this, or can I? No, I cannot, because it's all one piece. I'm going to have to dump it out. Give me a second. Actual auger is metal and thick leather, or rubber, which is good. And most of it's rubber. Usually this blade here would be metal. All of it's rubber. The only thing that's actually metal is the actual shaft and the plate that holds the rubber. Which I don't know how good that is. Let's find out. And then we got this here that I don't like. I can't imagine that'll last very long. This blade here, a couple of years and this will be worn right down. It definitely will not be taking a lot of... it'll leave probably about that much snow when it starts to wear. But it does come off. You might be able to replace it with a new one. But I don't like that. That should be metal. That's just my opinion. For someone who's used the same type of snowblower year after year. What side are we looking at here for the motor? I guess we're looking at this here. Let me get a screwdriver and see if we can take that off. There's no warranty sticker on this plate, so you probably can remove this without voiding a warranty if you need to. Oh, sorry. Just curious to see if it's geared or belted. I need to know this. Are you telling me this has a security thing in it? I think it does. Oh, that's just a bad screw. it's put together pretty good. I don't know if you can really see much on this side. Screws are all the same size, so you don't have to worry. Well, no, actually, this one is actually a different size. But that might be where they screwed up. That's why that wasn't holding here. Wasn't even going anywhere. It's weird. Okay. Someone screwed up. Yeah, so you can't see much here. The other side. Try this side. Yeah, that small screw is weird. Doesn't seem to go anywhere. Oh, okay, look at that. So it is geared. Interesting. I can imagine that belt there would be hard to get a hold of. But it is pretty much sealed in there. So I can't see you getting a lot of snow in there. And you wouldn't want to get a lot of snow in there because you get a little bit of ice in behind there. It would stretch this belt right out. But yeah, that would make for some decent torque on the paddles there. That's cool. The motor itself is not that huge, but then again it's geared, so that helps. Cool. Back your good parts. This is your scoop. Hookies. Guessing that's for the scoop. I'm not too sure why the camera's fighting me like that. Okay, so this has to go like that. I'm just right now guessing that these are the ones for the scoop. Let's see, that's a good guess. Most of the time, see, that's, I like that. So you can screw turns at the same time. I don't know if that's going to work for me. It's going to be flopping all over. You check the instructions, which I don't normally do. To do is just leave this washer on the inside when it goes in there. No. These are slotted on the inside there. See the square? And they're slotted into plastic so they won't spin. You put the washer on the outside with this. It keeps it from spinning, which makes more sense. As for that part there, I'm folding it these suckers in. Yeah, those are hard to take off. One minute. It is pretty painless, actually. These clips here that holds the wire, you will need a screwdriver to open them up a bit so you can get the wire in, because they're super thick. They'll kill your fingers. Other than that, you slip this rod in, and there's a hole in the end of the rod that goes into the pin, and that's for your chute. It's pretty flimsy, so what you do is you tighten this down just so it's barely tight. This way you can still move it, but it won't start moving on you. That's what that's good for. If you get this right, then it doesn't slip around. So that's pretty good. There's two models. There's a model that has a light there and there on the front. This one just has one. Looks more like a flashlight that turns off and on, separate from the motor itself. To get it to start, you just push this on the side and pull the lever at the same time. Most lawnmowers are like that now too, for people that like to remove their fingers. Yeah, I mean, we don't have any snow yet, but once we have some snow, I'll definitely going to take it out in a snowstorm and see what you can do. But this basically is the same footprint as my old two-stroke, and it made it through every storm we ever had, so this should be pretty good. Later, guys.